Good morning. It is Monday. I probably shouldn't be having this much coffee. This was for my partner before he left, but he forgot it. And how could I let coffee go to waste? I need to add some honey. Cheers. Hello. Yes, it's Monday. I am on such a different energy already today. It's like, I don't even know, 8:45. I'm already on such a different energy. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this to go with like such a chill baking portion, but I might start mixing the days up. But that might get confusing continuity wise. I don't know. We'll see. That's a problem for editing stuff. We're not editing right now. Today, or something that I've been thinking of for a little bit. So basically, a little bit of backstory. I used to do a ton of poetry. Also, like, scratch if I end up making this a completely different video. Hello, I'm Felicia. I'm doing a daily vlogging challenge for October. Today's day 20 check-in. It's Monday. We're in the home stretch. Like, this is crazy. But anyway, okay, poetry. I used to do a lot of poetry when I was younger, and I loved spoken word poetry. That's kind of how I fell in love with it. Was someone sent me a video of someone doing a spoken word poetry competition, and I just fell in love with like the vibes of spoken word poetry, like the performance, the execution. Like, I just loved it. Watched all the competition videos and stuff on YouTube. Some creators back then, this had to have been like 10, 12, 15 years ago that I started watching these. Some of the creators back then would also like read a poem, like not in a competition setting, still kind of in a spoken word vibe, but none of them ever, I maybe found one, but it was very rare that I feel like I found sort of like a music video style of something going to the cadence of just a poem. And I always thought about that back then. Like, this was probably my first seed of like, I wanted to do video making in some regard, because I was always like, I would love to make a poem and then share it and put like the cadence of a story on the screen to it. And I've done it some, I'd say, here on this channel in this period of time. But I will say, every time I've done it so far, I haven't really like made new clips. Like, it's mostly just been, I have several months worth of random clips, and I just put them all together in a way that I feel like kind of makes sense to the poem. Most of my poems have been really relating specifically to creativity or a motivational sort of thing. Yeah, it hasn't been like a new, like I'm specifically getting clips to go with this thing. And I would really like to challenge myself to do that now, like within this container of challenging myself creatively for these 31 days. And I just been thinking about it a lot, and I kind of wanted to try to do that a little bit today. I don't know how long it's gonna take to like set that up, figure it out. I don't know if I'm going to like set this as like more of a BTS of how I'm figuring out how to capture these shots and stuff as I'm going, and then I put the video by itself together in its entirety. But yeah, I have two poems that I'm like really thinking about doing this with. I'm gonna at least try one, maybe get to two this month. If I don't get to both of them, I'll probably do one in November. But I'll go ahead and read the poem, and then maybe I'll take you through with me today to sort of figure out the shots that would overlay it, and maybe leave you with the result on this, and then also have the result as just like a small video by itself. I don't know. The poem is basically about hummingbirds. Okay. Sugar water, why do you bother? Feeding fast as lightning, sounds like a bug sting, the hummingbird I'm attracting. Comes back every day, notes the nectar sway, knows no drought, brain not big enough for doubt, sharing the wealth, sharing it loud, knows it won't run out. The God living in the house has endless refills. No, this is not a drill. We just need to keep coming back to the source. His friends don't believe him, won't ever let the last drop dry. In case he's a fool, then they have no energy to fly because they are saving the gift in case it's not endless and the God wonders where all the hummingbirds went. So, I don't know if that's the exact cadence I'm going to use in terms of delivering it, because I kind of had it in a more of a beat. I don't know. We're going to work with this today, and this will be my day 20 check-in. I just feel different energy. I'm excited to try to get some cool shots of this and figure out. I feel like there's such an intimacy to like building a story on purpose. Like, I don't know, on the screen. Like, I don't know, whenever I'm watching something, I just notice those little moments where it's like, I don't know, up close, an angle you wouldn't think of. It's just fun. It's just fun. We're just gonna have some fun, right? What a great way to kick off this week. This week is a little busy. This is probably the busiest week I have this month. Still trying to do this challenge and stuff throughout it, which is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great. But yeah, so without further ado, I have further ado. I'm gonna finish my breakfast, eat, and then get started with trying to figure out how to do this poetic music video thing. We have eaten, and I'm just like ready to go, like scenes running through my mind. I don't know how long this is gonna take, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so obviously sugar water, why do you bother? I'm just picturing this like sugar pouring scene. I'm actually not going to be making sugar water today because I'm taking the hummingbird feeder down because it's been over 2 weeks since I've seen one, or it has been 2 weeks since I've seen one, and that's like the time. And I got super cold last night, so I don't want it to freeze and the glass to break, you know? I have my little sugar thing. Actually, probably want this up a little bit. Okay. Doesn't really work with like the white background. Ooh. Maybe no hand at all. Kind of funny because I had to make sure I was like obviously pouring it back into here, but looking at the screen. Oh, whoops. Only to spill it all at the end. Okay. We may or may not do a little bit more inside, but I feel like the lighting out here is good. Like, this is the main feature, you know, the hummingbird feeder. I did not expect it to be so cold outside, but that's okay. I think I want some more like face shots. I needed to give my dog some breakfast and warm up for a second. And yeah, I want like some contemplating, like looking for the hummingbird shots of me. I don't know how long it's gonna be, how many like clips I need. If I'm gonna add some that aren't exactly like just the hummingbird feeder or sugar water. I'm having a lot of fun with it though. I'm excited. I'm trying to figure out the cadence that I want, like, because the way I read it to you, I'm like, that's not how it sounded in my head. But it's like sugar, water, why do you bother? Feeding fast as lightning, sounds like a bug sting, the hummingbird I'm attracting. Note comes back every day, notes the nectar sway, knows no drought, brain not big enough for doubt. Like, I don't know. I think that's the cadence I want in the actual video of it. This is so fun. Like, you can just do stuff. It's crazy. contemplating shots. Too far away. This is so funny. Where'd all hummingbirds go? Like, it's just like what's running through my mind. Like, I know technically right now they're literally just migrating south, but the poem is about, you know, the hummingbird, the people that are scared to keep coming back to the source of things that makes them happy for fear of it running out, which is just a scarcity mindset, you know. But like, you know, the universe is like, I'm ready to refill this when it's empty. Like, there's no limit to the amount of sugar water I can give. It's just like some people, I feel like, think it's gonna run out, so they don't take what's there, and then it's like, okay, I guess it doesn't need refilled. It still has water in it, sugar water in it. It's like the whole notion, but so yeah, I'm thinking about that. Lighting. The lighting might be too dark for this. Come on. Okay. Maybe I can color grade it. I feel like the lighting is not gonna work in my favor on these shots, but I feel like I can still get some a little higher. I'm gonna need to think of a thumbnail for this. So I got some porch gazing. I might get more of those depending on how they turned out. Sometimes the lighting, when it's the stark shadow sun contrast like that, can be a little weird. So if they don't turn out, I'll just wait till the afternoon because it's a little bit more even to get those shots again. I think I'm gonna go out in the woods and get a few, just, I don't know, like random person, me spinning around, or just something, some movement to add to the video. I don't know. I just got hit with a sleepy wave. Can't have that. It's because I had too much coffee. Okay, I was actually just putting some of it together. I did the voiceover, and then, yeah, I was just putting some clips at the beginning, and that's already helping me be like, oh, I want this and that. So I am going to get some woodsy shots. I think I've finished this. I re-recorded the audio a few times just to get the perfect cadence. I feel like the way I sort of want to do it feels a little too abrupt, and so I switched that. And then there was one line that kind of felt like it repeated, like it's knows no drought and then knows it won't run out, and it almost sounds like the same line in the cadence. So I took one of them out. I think I took out knows it won't run out. I mean, I added a few clips like that I've just taken over the month because I've been filming so much, just here and there, but most of it's from today. I don't know, it's like, okay, it's not perfect, it's not groundbreaking, it's not revolutionary, like, it's just fun. Like, I just simply had fun today. It's now 1, so I just sort of just worked on this all morning, basically. And now I still have the whole afternoon to do other work. It feels good to have done something just random, fun, out of the ordinary of my own like scope of creation, but something that just feels like no stakes, no, not like, I don't care if this performs well or bad. I don't care if anything really performs well or bad, because I am the only one that gives it value, for myself at least. Value will or will not be seen through the eyes of other people. But yeah, it just feels like so detached because I just had so much fun with it. And I just feel like that's how any creation should feel. So I'm going to add the results at the end of this video, and then I'll probably just have like a singular video alone of just the poem, just for it to perform by itself, I need to let the chickens out and stuff. So yeah, this was day 20 check-in, something just a little fun, a little different. I hope you also enjoyed the BTS, because I don't know how to do BTS of something that I'm working on. So that was also kind of a fun element of adding, I don't know, just like shots and stuff. I'm like, man, people, like, you can literally just do whatever you want. Like, I feel like that's what I'm reminding myself today, and it's a great reminder. Stuff like this is just so fun. Like, why not? Energy, I am going to get to other things. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Bye. Sugar, water, why do you bother? Feeding fast as lightning, sounds like a bug sting. The hummingbird I'm attracting comes back every day, notes the nectar sway, knows no drought, brain not big enough for doubt. Sharing the wealth, sharing it loud. The God living in the house has endless refills. No, this is not a drill. We just need to keep coming back to the source. His friends don't believe him, won't ever let the last drop dry. In case he's a fool, then they have no energy to fly, because they're saving the gift in case it's not endless, and the God wonders where all the hummingbirds went.